don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Okay, guys, let's get into this episode of Married to Medicine. So, we're going to jump right into this episode. And for those of you, hopefully, you know because you have watched the episode. I'm just doing commentary. If you guys have not watched the episode, you're going to have to watch the episode to understand what I'm getting ready to break down. So, for those of you who are fans of Married to Medicine, you know Dr. Gregory Lunceford. I hope I'm saying his name correct. He has returned to the show this season. This is the ex husband of Quadwebb. If you guys recall, they were married after they divorced. Obviously, she stayed on the show and he did not stay on the show, which is quite interesting because the show is Married to Medicine. He's the doctor. But anywho, he's back with his new wife, Sweet Tea. And baby, this is all I want to say. Where did he get this heathen from? This Sweet Tea lady. She gives red flags up the wazoo, plenty of red flags. And then, um, first of all, the way that they met was a little bit cringy. He stated that he was getting a lot of DMs, which clearly he wasn't getting a lot of DMs because if this was his pick from all of the DMs that he claimed he was getting, something gotta be wrong with him because this lady right here, first of all, when he met her, she wasn't even living here. So then she brought herself here to live with a man that she didn't even know with her suitcase. This is giving very much thirsty. He better be careful of her because for a woman to leave her residence of where she lived with her suitcase, as she stated, when she came, with him, she had her suitcase. He needs to watch out for her. She appears to be very thirsty, and she appears to be looking for a come up. And I'm going to get into exactly why I use the words that I use. As you guys remember, he was married to Quad. And if you guys recall, there was a lot of information that was being said that Quad basically used him for a come up. And when I say they're saying that Quad used him for a come up, let me explain to you what I mean. When Quad got with him, nobody knew who she was. Obviously, she got on Married to Medicine, which made her famous. So, therefore, it opened up a lot of doors for her. It was stated that Quad never wanted to be with him. She wanted to be with him only because he was a doctor and she wanted to get herself in certain groups and be attached to certain people. Obviously, it got her on Married to Medicine. Quad never wanted to have children with this man, and it is just alleged that she pretty much used him for fame. The reason why I brought that up is because his new wife, this Sweet Tea lady, she is cringy as hell. First off, let's work our way backwards. If you guys don't recall, I'm gonna bring it to your memory. They had a some kind of party at Dr. G's house. Dr. G still lives in the same house that he lived in when he was married to Quad. So this lady is actually living in that same house. Well, they asked her what was one of the things that I'm going to hopefully I'm saying it correctly. They asked her what was one of the perks or what did she like about, getting ready to get married or being engaged. I don't remember the exact wording, but she said access to the money. This is what this lady said. And it just rang all sorts of bells for me because as I'm watching the episode, she said that he was saying that he received a lot of DMs from a lot of different people. And she just was like, and I was one of them. So she was giving me very much ghetto thirsty because you were one of them. So basically, she reached out to him and he basically read the DM, which clearly indicates he was lying. He couldn't have been getting a bunch of DMs to even filter hers, and even reply back to her and say to her she didn't actually live in Atlanta. So, anyways, she ended up coming to Atlanta. They were talking. Somehow she's saying that she arrived with her suitcase, which clearly is a red flag that a woman will show up to your place with a suitcase and don't know you from Adam, which is probably clearly an indication that she probably watched him on the show and immediately went to his inbox when he became available. Another thing about this woman that gives very thirsty, what does she do? What exactly does she do? I don't even think that she does anything. If you guys paid attention to the episode, they were talking about getting married, and he was saying something about it being a lot. And then I know in one episode she was saying that it was a lot, but she mentioned to him, well, the only thing, that is probably a lot for you is that you're paying for everything. And I'm just like, do she, like, can she pay for the food? Like, what exactly, who is this lady? So she's giving me very much clout chaser. If you go to her, what is that I'm trying to say? If you go to her Instagram, she's now on her Instagram telling people to go subscribe to her YouTube channel. So it seems like it's giving very much, I am trying to make a name or something for myself, because if you come to the table with nothing, obviously then you're probably comfortable with just being where you are. But the fact, it just seems like she's trying to do the same thing that Quad did. Well, alleged that Quad did. It was alleged that Quad never even wanted him. And it really speaks to his self-esteem and exactly who he is. So with regards to this current picture I have on the screen, that was Phaedra's look when they asked him, what did you like most about Greg, Dr. G? And she said, access to the money. Well, it just made me think, you have to be very broke to actually get in a relationship, and that is the only thing you appreciate about a person is access to the money, because you didn't have any. So that is definitely a red flag. And generally, unfortunately, people a lot of times don't heal in life. They actually go from one terrible situation to another. And just listening to this lady, and the girl's reaction to what she said was like, whoa. So basically, um I really feel that this lady, Sweet Tea, whoever she is, I think that she is not going to turn out to be a good fit for Dr. G. I believe that she is definitely thirsty and looking for clout. I think she is about 15 years or so younger than him, which is fine if that's what they prefer, if she prefer older, if he prefer younger. But I really believe that she is clout chasing, and I think that is exactly what she's trying to do. Because this I'm trying to figure out, what exactly does she do? I mean, it just seems like she's very thirsty, obviously, to reach out to a man. She reached out to him on Instagram and basically told him she was available, and told him she was ready to have a baby, which is clearly indicative of she had to watch the show and know that this man wanted kids. And she knew a lot of things about him from just watching the show. But I feel like he has again fallen prey to the same type of woman that he married in when he married Quad. Because again, it was alleged that Quad never really wanted him. She wanted the notoriety by being on Married to Medicine and being able to rub shoulders with those type of people. And I believe this one, she may be more, because they are newlyweds, she may be she could be in love with him, but I'm saying she has her own agenda here. She is looking to brand herself. Go to her Instagram page and just look at the stuff she's, saying. She's saying, go to my YouTube channel, which is fine, but why didn't she have a YouTube channel prior to? This is all new. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Again, they just got married, but I just feel like Dr. G has made another mistake. I think he's made another mistake. I mean, for a grown ass woman to come from, I don't remember where the hell she came from, but to show up at a man's house with a suitcase, that's giving all type of crazy ass vibes. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what you think about this chick, because it's giving very much thirsty, creepy, and I feel like it might work, but I don't know. I feel like she's definitely clout chasing this lady right here. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I mean, for a woman to say you just got married, you're supposedly in love, and you say that the number one thing that you like is access to the money, that's given very much I was broke, I didn't have nothing, now I have a few dollars. That is what that's given. So it just leads me to wonder, what the hell does this lady do, if anything, because it's clear she don't have a dime. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you guys are watching the videos or listening to the commentary, make sure you subscribe. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.